Helps if I have my microphone in front of me. Hello, friends. How are we doing today? Happy Friday. Make sure that my mic is set up properly. It's not. That's okay. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't save that setting. That's annoying. Hello, friends. Happy Friday. Happy almost Valentine's Day. Hope all are doing well. Let's see. Okay, that's working. We're good. Cool. Wanted to make sure I paused. Oh, 7. What's up, Abyss? I wanted to make sure I paused the alerts so I didn't miss any. Since I don't have the alerts play on like the starting screen and be right back and all that stuff, because I want to be here to celebrate with you guys. It's no fun if you do it when I'm not here. Come on. Come on. Anyway, what's up, Abyss? I hope you're well. Getting ready to hop in the verse. I don't know what we're doing yet. All I know is we're versing today. Glad it's Friday, that's for sure. Absolutely. So we're not gonna do a super long stream. Because we gotta get the kids today. So probably about 2.5 hours-ish. Close to. Is this game fun? Hello, Mr. Fizzler. I think it's fun. It's all subjective though, so it really depends on what you like to do. Do you just like to go fly spaceships? This is hella fun. If you like combat, then also reasonably fun. If you like to do mundane stuff like move boxes and be like a space trucker, it's my favorite game loop. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's mining, there's salvaging, there's gonna be crafting. We'll eventually be getting base building. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. Is this like Starfield? I don't have an answer to that question because I never played Starfield. Is the hubby not matching? No. Although I could make, well, can I make a match? He bought me this last night as a Valentine gift. So this is the Heartthrob bundle. So it has a matching cambio for like repairs, and then salvage, and then matching. Ooh, we didn't put it on the vulture last night. Hang on, we gotta do that. I gotta make it look pretty. Wait, did we call the vulture? I don't think I did.
Welcome.
I don't know how to fix this 6410 error code. I've had that one before. How did I fix that? Is that a character repair one? Maybe someone in my Twitch chat can help me with that. 64010. Star Citizen. Spawn resolver. Typically occurs when the player is stuck, often after a bedlog or server issue. To fix this, perform a character repair. So, yeah, it's not working with the repair? Really? Oh, that sucks. Since when did women play this? What's up, Beast? How are you doing? Girls play games, okay? Some of us really like games. A lot. Thank you for that follow. Okay, we're gonna call the vulture because I need to put. See, now I'm about to seem like I'm a typical girl who plays video games. Oh, you just want to make things look pretty. But no, I like going and doing things too. Your favorite color's pink. No. Also no. My favorite color is actually purple, or dark green. It's like, it goes back and forth. But I got the vulture Heartthrob bundle from the hubs, and so we're gonna look at the vulture skin because I haven't gotten to see it in person. What is your favorite game loop? Friendos. Um, yeah, so I think I had a friend, Noah, that had that and the character pair didn't work. Oh, actually, I think I had this same issue. And so I know that for character repair, it normally tells you to wait and then log in. I did repair. I waited actually only like 5 minutes and went in, and it somehow helped resolve the issue instead of waiting the how long do they recommend? Like an hour. So do like an almost immediate login after the repair, like 5-10 minutes, and then see if that works, is my guess. How do you convince your wife to play? Okay, first question. Does your wife like games at all? Does she play any games? If she's a cozy gamer, I have gotten a couple of friends to play. Mind you, they don't play near as much as me. They actually like, I have one friend that's a cozy gamer, and I have another friend that like, she's mostly playing like Fortnite and stuff like that. She does a little cozy gaming. But I got one in by selling her on like mining. And the other one, I don't know. Like the other one, it's more of the promise of base building, but that's not in yet. So she's a gamer, yeah. Isn't good at FPS. Okay. So I'm not great at FPS. I do like it, but I'm not great. It depends. I have my good days. So one of the things that I like about this game is playing with other people. So hubby and I will play together. He's a really good pilot. He loves to pilot, which works out. And I love doing the turret, especially the ones that don't require like precise aiming, where you just have to have it in the circle, you get the green blinky thing, and then you feel accomplished when things go boom. So it's kind of like a fun way for you guys to like play together, but there's a lot less pressure on, you know, your co-pilot or gunners at work, because they're not having to do the brunt of the work. Oh my, this is so pretty. I might have to exchange the carnival skin, y'all, because this is gaudy and I love it. Eat the Dead over on YouTube says, I showed my wife the peaceful things to do and she got hooked. Yeah, I forget how, so I started backing in 2017. I forget what hubby sold me on, because obviously there was like nothing in the game at the time. And I don't know. I think for me it was like pretty ships and stuff. And because there was nothing on the planets, there's just nothing to do in the game at the time. And so, but to be fair, I didn't play a lot then. I would get in, I'd have to reteach myself how to play, and then I would get out, and then I would get frustrated, and I would like continuously do that. Oh, it is nice. It's shiny. It's a good shade of pink. It's like pink, purple, mauve. It's great. She's mad that you asked. I mean, I'm just trying to help a girl out. There's tons of things to do. It's not about, honey, he just wants to spend some time with you, okay? And wants to do it in his space game. I like the cozy stuff too. I started with like, oh, I could be like medical. Hubby and I actually met in a video game back in the day. We met in Ion. And I forgot what I was playing at the time, but I wound up maining a Templar, and he was like a summoner. So he's basically a glass cannon, and I would just come out of nowhere and just start stun locking people and whatnot, because he liked to PvP. He still likes to PvP. That's like his jam for everything, right? And I got tired of there not being any good tanks on the server, so that's why I switched to Templar. Liked it a lot. Played Final Fantasy 14, loved healing. So when I heard about this game, I was like, oh, medics, I can be a support. Yeah, medical gameplay ain't there yet, but that's fine because it is what it is. I said that I picked up the game and put it down a lot. 2024, when Pyro came in, I saw hubby and his bestie playing, and I was just like, at that point I had been playing a bunch of Fortnite. They're doing contested zones, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Mind you, I never thought that I would play Fortnite, and you know, I did that for a couple of years, but because I'm just not an FPS person. Got in, and then I started doing cargo and loved it, and it's like the most chill thing for me. It's just so, there's just something so weirdly relaxing, and like the ASMR of it, like, not to be that person, it just is, I don't know, there's just something in the repetition of it that I enjoy personally. I like space trucking, it's fun. Mining's fun, salvaging is fun. I look forward to base building, although I don't do very good with the with designing, like designing things or laying things out. Like, that's not my jam. I'd rather just see what people made. But you know how to mine? Yeah, I know how to mine. Not sure I dare to get Mrs. playing this. She might find out how much your hanger's worth. Yeah. Hoodlum user, thank you so much for the follows. Can you explain that to me? You've never learned how to mine. I mean, we can go out and do a little mining if you like. So this is the Vulture. This is a salvaging ship. There's actually, they just added this patch. So they added missions for hand mining and ship mining both. We've always had salvage missions. So it doesn't necessarily teach you, although there is some journal entries in order to like teach you the fundamentals. But totally down. Space Marshal almost next tier. She might be a bit mad. Oh boy. You got a pretty big arsenal over there. I just hit High Admiral at IAE. Been back in the game for almost a decade though. See, that's the thing. How fast did you do that? And were you responsible with the money to get there? What's my favorite ship so far? I say it every time, but I'm a sucker for the raft. When I got into cargo hauling, I liked the idea of the raft, but it was still only, what was it, 96 SCU at the time? And I was like, I can't justify the raft. I was like, but I didn't own a Taurus or anything like that. So I think the only cargo ship that I had gotten, I think I was just renting ships. I don't think I owned any, so I was just renting the Taurus to get the Kovalex rep up and stuff like that. But when they buffed the raft, dude, I upgraded to that thing so fast. Love the whole sea. I was working towards the whole sea, so that was the whole thing. You've played 4.0 on? Yeah, I think I played just before 4.0 dropped, or maybe it was right when 4.0, right after 4.0. I don't remember. You just bought the Hermes, but you're gonna use it to upgrade to the Ironclad when it comes out. Fair, dude. Getting the raft. So I love the raft, and every time that I had an opportunity to upgrade, hubby's like, "Yeah, get rid of your raft," and I was like, "I don't want to. It's my baby." And then the Hermes came out, and I have an Apollo, so I'm familiar with the chassis, familiar with the bridge, and hubby was like, just your insurance claim has been when the Hermes came out, I was like, oh, I want it, but I don't want to spend, your vehicle has been, you know, whatever. Was it $200 or something like that? But the raft was worth, when I got it, it was $125, and sometime between like IAE and now, it's now worth 190. So it's a $10 upgrade. I was like, yeah, no, we're just gonna upgrade to the Hermes. And I immediately went to Lorville to go buy a rafting game because I still love that ship. It's got a lot of really great uses. The external cargo is amazing. Tractor beam works really well. All that. But it's also a good stepping stone for other things. So what's a Hermes? Well, since we're waiting on our golem to pop up, I can show you the Hermes. I'm assuming I have it here. I do. So this is the Hermes when it decides to come up. It's a new ship, came out with this patch with 4.6. And if you're familiar with Apollo, the Apollo it's an RSA ship, it's a medical ship, it's modular. It was one of those that was in concept for ages. So I was really jazzed when it came out because I backed it like when it first became available. My multi-chat over here froze. Thank you. That's okay. Good thing we've got a backup. You have the medevac, yeah. So same chassis, but think of it a little wider, and hollowed out. I'm gonna show you. I love this thing. It's definitely one of my favorites. Let me close this down. There you go, so I can see what's going on. This is the front. I have the, shoot, what skin do I have on here? Mainly waiting for the Arastra. Same, Steven. Hubby has one he's waiting on. I think he only has 2 ships he's waiting on. The Arastra and the Kraken. And then we've got a friend waiting on his Ironclad, and he's going to upgrade it to the Assault. Could raft to Hermes to Moth. Oh, you CCU, sorry. CCU'd raft Hermes, Moth, and bought the raft again. Hermes is cool, but the Dora got you. Yeah, people have, like, okay, so their big complaint about this, because everybody wants to fit an Ursa in everything, right? A Nursa. And it does not fit in this ship. And I'm personally okay with that, but, you know, it is what it is. I get it. Orion, but don't think that'll ever come out. Fair. So 288 SCU of gridded cargo. Obviously, you could technically line it in other spots if you want to overfill this place. There is a tractor beam, remote tractor. So this is the tractor spot. I'm gonna tractor beam. So pretty good. And then you've got 2 positions. You've got in or out. Now, some people, their big gripe is that you can't just stop midway or something like that. I actually don't mind that it just like has 2 positions because number one, it does move pretty quick, but you can be holding a box, change positions, and it just like, it's bringing your cargo in that much faster and then move it to wherever you want. So it's a pretty sweet tractor beam, in my opinion. And it does fit size 32s, so there's no restrictions there. This is the RSI Hermes, so same chassis as the Apollo. In fact, over here is normally where like all the cargo, oh no, this is normally the tiny walkway of the Apollo, and then you like go around the corner and there's a cargo spot. You know what would be really cool though, now that I think about it, if you could have like hidden cargo or something behind there. I don't know. So this one is not available in game yet. It'll probably be available in a few months. So can't tell you what the price in game would be, but pledge is like $200. Use your M2 all the time. 432s on each side. I think it's herd players. Let's let's see. My Star Citizen links. Cargo reference grid. Because I don't want to misspeak. Because I can't math, and it's just easier that way. So, RAHHZAY is this one. So Hermes is, excuse me. So yeah, 4 on each side, and then another 2 16s max. So pretty good. And you could find that in my Discord. I have like a Starlinks or whatever channel that has a whole bunch of resources and things like that. I think 250 pledge. Is it 250? See, now I don't want to misspeak, so we're gonna bring up RAHHZAY's site. Shop, pledge store. Gonna go to, I mean, it's new, so it should be up high. $200 for just the standalone war bond. So, if you're using store credit, it's probably a little more expensive. Well, usually like 10 bucks or something like that. It's in the 200s. Solid 200. All right. Happy they fixed autoload finally. Yes. Do I do have Tylenol. I can feel, I don't know what it is about this time of the day, but I can feel the aura coming on, and I don't want a migraine. I'll probably have to put my glasses on. All right. Let's see here. Oh, right. So this is the Hermes. Looks pretty much like the Apollo. It doesn't have that awesome skylight, which I miss. I like that about the Apollo a lot. It's gotten a little wear and tear, which is why the paint's a little chipped. But the bridge looks just like the Apollo. Literally no changes. Everything is just in the butt. And it's got, you know, cool little elevator. I don't know why it says called the, like, the elevator was up. There's some weird glitch there, but my hyperbaric chamber. But good little ship. Get all the things still varies. You haven't been able to get it working for you, though you haven't tried the most recent hotfix. Yeah, so I was doing the whole C yesterday, and that's a whole mess. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Half the time you got to get a new, what's it called? A new box. Like fingerprints in weird spots. Is that ship for Holland? Yes. The Hermes is for Holland. The Apollo's for medical. It's a good little ship. Oh yeah. I'm glad I took some Tylenol. I can tell we're going to have some issues here in a few. So if I don't reply to your guys' stuff right away, it's probably because I couldn't see it. I get like the visual aura. I have no pain, but my vision becomes like impaired. Get all. It's probably because just eye fatigue. My stigmatism. Acting up, being a fool. Not really. It's probably a lot of things. Okay, so we're gonna send the Hermes down. Let's see if the golem is done. That's not what I wanted. We'll take let's take a mining mission. Oh, actually, we need to go pick up our. We didn't finish the mining stuff. now that I think about it.
Your vehicle. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Got that you suffer from ocular migraines, lose sight in your left eye. Yeah. So I get the all the fun ziggy zags and bright lights and whatnot, and makes it really interesting. But I felt it starting, so I decided to take some Tylenol and see if I can shorten the duration to hopefully only like 15 minutes or so. I need to start documenting it because it's been something I've been getting a little more frequently. Oh, I can tell my doctor. All right. Ship mining. We did not finish this. So we did go do it though. Good trade for the Hormuz for 25 bucks. Hell yeah. I think it's a fun ship. Is mining fun? When you played yesterday, you just hauled for 5 hours. I think mining could be fun. It depends. So I'll go through like, what's it called? Just like spurts of like what I feel like doing. And so it's just like, I'll be constantly, like I'll just no life hauling for whatever reason. And then it's like all of a sudden it's all about mining for me. And I'll just be doing constant mining runs. Same thing with salvaging. So it's just like whatever I feel like doing is kind of what we end up trying to do. You prefer PvE and SC? I like I like PvP, but I'm not gonna go do that solo. So most of the time I'm just doing some like PvE semi-cozy content, unless you count, you know, Onyx Facility, which I like to do a lot. Even solo. All right, we're gonna. I think we're gonna go pick up our thing. No life howling with some good music. Heck yeah! Till you crash your ship and got mad. You know, and unfortunately, it'd be like that sometimes. Oh, we didn't upgrade this ship. We're gonna be so slow. It's fine. It's fine. We got the time. We have the time. Alright. This is the Wicklow Golem. Golem is one of those that you can get as a game package. It's also available in game. You can get, I think there's a, is there a Teaches version too? So you can get one from Levski. I don't know if it's a Teaches version or you can just get it in Levski. $32 SCU. So it's a good little jumper. It's not, this is not gonna be like doing anything crazy unless you create like a big old mining op. So, which we've done. I've like come out on the raft and just had pods lined up, and I'm just constantly just switching out people's pods and stuff for the org. Speaking of the org, I need to see if we got some new apps or not. I haven't checked in a minute, and that's on me. Now that I think about it, we have like an industry-based org. You can find all the things that I end up talking about on our linktree. So we've got I'm doing a giveaway. So if you're watching on Twitch, you are gaining entries. Well, you're not gaining entries. You're gaining points that you can use for entries for the giveaway. Okay, we're not. I didn't miss anything. We're good. So giving away the Shadow Guild bundle. So that was last month's bundle. So if you missed out, still an opportunity to get it. It's the Palatino Shadow Guild armor matching Fresnel LMG and Guardian paint. So again, unfortunately, you do need to be watching on Twitch in order to enter that giveaway, because that's where it's currently gaining entries or credit for entries. The There's also, we're doing a sponsorship with Stream Elements for Puzzles and Chaos. It's a really fun mobile game, really easy way to, free way to support the stream. We need to go to Hurston L1. Now that I think about it, I think we need the Golem Ox because they gotta be able to carry this. It's fine. We'll go from one golem to another golem. Hurston L1. So when we get there, guys, I'm relying on you to remind me to call it before we go get our ore or whatever. You filled your M2 with pods to do that for the mole? Heck yeah. So Puzzles and Chaos, make sure you guys, if you do decide to support the stream that way, just turn off your ad blockers and VPNs to download it. You do need to use our link in order to give us some credit. And the more that you upgrade your Citadel, the more that it helps the stream. So much appreciated if you guys decide to do that. But I also have other helpful things in there. There is currently a bonus referral going on right now. So if you don't have this game, you're interested in getting it, use somebody's referral code. You can use mine. And if you go to the linktree, just easy. You just get to click the link and basically it will auto-populate for you. But up until the 23rd, they're giving away a bonus armor set along with the usual in-game currency that you get for signing up using a referral. And it helps me get rewards and whatever in game. And link to the org. There's also a link to the guide for this Alliance Aid event that's going on. So it is Mr. Kraken's one-page guide and all in one spot. And then obviously follow me in all the things. That's the link tree. In fact, I should probably put, I was gonna make a pinned post on Twitch for that. I forgot what it was. Giveaway, sponsorship, and social links, and more. linktree/RAHHZAY. Bam. Can I pin it from here? No. Rude. I gotta open up the browser. In. There we go. That way. Easy one-stop shop. New sponsorship opportunity for God of War Sons of Sparta. I don't know if that's my jam, Twitch, but you know, we'll keep it in mind. Ugh. I need the bright lights to go away. And chug some water. I should see if I have an energy drink. Could be caffeine related. I've been trying to decrease my caffeine intake, and it sometimes proves to be an issue. What's your favorite tiny ship in the verse? Hi, Catherine. Ooh, my favorite tiny ship. Now, when we say tiny, like, that's that is a flying vehicle. Size 1. Ooh. That's a good question. Would the Hornet classify? I have the executive hangar Hornet, and I love that thing. Hornet size 2. Dang it. This is proven difficult. I don't know. I love like the Golem and Golem Ox, but those aren't like combat type ships. I'm trying to think. See, I haven't flown a ton of size 1s either. I don't even know what I have. I think the Talon. I do like the Talon. We can, as soon as we get in here, we can look and see what my list says that I have. I'm on the opposite side. Oh, we need to call the Golomox anyway. Sometimes my brain remembers things that we said that we wanted to do. Whoop. Hello, Max. Welcome in. Whoop. Okay. We got it. We got it. You love your Eclipse because it's a stealth bomber that holds 3 size 9 torpedoes? Ooh. That sounds like fun. Your whole sea spawn glitch? No! That's not fun. Times where you can call it at a ground vehicle thingy. The Atlas. No. Oh. All right. We'll leave this here. We need to call the Golem Ox. You know, I don't know that I've tried to call a lot of ships from a ground pad.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle
Kaboom.
retrieval system.
Okay. Make sure that that's... Prefer the whole A over the Ox. That's fair. So one of the reasons I think I prefer the Ox over the whole A is because I don't have to walk to the other side of the ship when loading. Also, I can fit 32s, so... You're an electrician today. Hello, Noodly. How are you? But to each their own. See, I also had the Golem before I had the Ox. So when they announced the Ox, I was like, oh. Ooh. And then I flew one during, was it IAE? And Big Steve, thank you for the rose. I flew one during IAE, did some missions in it, played around with the external freight elevators with it. Amazing. That the fact that I don't have to like do anything to use the turret is bomb. I just look over, click a button, and we're good. If I don't just use a keybind. You own all the whole ships. Don't get me wrong. I really like the whole A, and I think it's an excellent starting point. For like, I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. I love the whole A. It holds a sweet spot too. I like Drake ships a lot too. I also have the whole C. Love that thing. Take it out a lot. Okay, so ready for your whole B. So you own like the whole lot, because that's a lot, and I think that's awesome, and I'm jealous. Steven, Catherine, thank you for the follows, by the way. It's super cute. It is. I agree. I do like it. You only had a work meeting in the morning, and then you had the day off, so your brother picked you up with his new work pickup. You tagged along as sort of intern for fun. That's awesome. Whole A through E. Whole B is going to be very popular. I agree. I agree, Flaw. Okay. So I like the links. Have y'all seen the links? I'm sure you have seen the links. I love that thing. It's so pretty. I was like, I feel so fancy in here. I like the 325A. Can you do that one at a ground pad? I don't know. I don't know what you can call it, a ground pad. So these are all the things that fit in a small hangar. I like my Talon. My Clipper. Clipper is one of my faves. I'm like an industrial. I like that aesthetic. That and RSI for some reason has become the thing. I want to like Origin a lot more, but a lot of the just like the interiors just like don't like they're like almost there. Like there's something missing that's not the vibe. Also be better if it had better downward thrusters. I don't disagree that actually. Dude, I spent how long last night? Some of you guys were in here last night. Some of my Twitchy viewers. Dude, I had a fully loaded whole seat and I spent so long trying to line up to the Knicks gateway. Now I'm just like, to be fair, it had like wine and stuff, so there's that. But Pisces Rescue I like a lot. I actually don't have one anymore. I used to pledge one. I upgraded it. I don't know what fits on a ground pad. You can call a clipper on a ground pad? Well, there's my answer. She almost killed herself multiple times too. I did. I really did. Hi, Murphy. I know you've been hanging out in here, and I feel like I didn't say hi. Okay, so did we call the Ox? We did. Okay, cool. All the orange ships need to go through the gold standard treatment. I agree, Fiber. I think, yeah, like, I think it's something with the lighting. I feel like most of the aesthetics are there. There's a lot of weird, like, blank space, that I think is, like, not utilized well, but the lighting, I feel like a lot of it just needs to be brighter. Like, I hate the 600i. Like, I cannot stand being in that ship. I got one month for, like, being a subscriber. I got to try it. Went in it, walked, like, did a tour and went, nope, and walked right back out. I was like, I'm not doing this. There's, like, weird dark spots in there, and I'm just like, I don't know. Who did the lighting design in here? You need to fix it. This way. A90 Jump is, like, almost there. I still think that one's a cool ship. I'd hang out on it. I like the 400i. Again, it's also got weird spots. I also don't understand what, like, the climate controlled area is for. Maybe someone can explain it to me. I don't understand. I think it's a cool concept. I just don't know what it's for. Refinery. Go pick up our stuff. And then we'll go mine or something after we turn this in. Because I don't feel like mining aimlessly. It's kind of hard to go mine. Like, I'd want to go mine something that is used for, like, Wicklow. So I'd want to go and use, like, or go and get, like, Plantanium. Plantanium's kind of hard to mine in the Golem. It's possible, but most of the time, you're going to get impossible rocks, and hubby's not around to show up with his mole or something. I could probably do it better in a Prospector, but I don't have one at the moment. Alright, begin. Okay, we're gonna just shove all that on the Ox because we're lazy. Like the Phoenix, kind of like a personal mini yacht. I don't think I've been on a Phoenix. One reason you can't wait for the Arastra. Yes, mine and refine, baby. That's supposed to be this year too. I'm so excited. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on hubby's Arastra. I can't wait so you can, like, give others permission or something like that to, like, use ships in your fleet. I think that would be great. Let me out. So, was it immediate for the Ox? I didn't really see a time. Have the Arastra out mining and then have the Ironclad hauling would be a perfect setup. Oh, yes. That would be sick. Give it to me. Oh. Nope. Did I miss a message? I saw a pop-up. That's weird. Oh, it's hubby is reacting to text messages I sent him this morning. I was like, I saw that I got text messages. What, am I needing to borrow a ship? No, no, no. No, no, we're good. We're gonna go out mining. Technically, so where does this get dropped? Or we're around Hurston. I could go buy a prospector. Is there a Teach's prospector? Does anybody know? Off the top of their head?
Your vehicle, please visit us again.
Let's see.
Bye.
Doo-doo-doo. Sold in game. Prospector. They sell one in Lorville. What are the Teach's version ships? Teach's ship shop. Say that 10 times fast. Nice.
Thank you for following.
Fiberlimpia, welcome. 5 followers to go. Oh, for our goal. Oh yeah. What's the special thing with Teach's? So, for most ships, there's not anything crazy. There's, they're just the ones you would get anywhere else. But there are certain ships that have a Teach's version. And I think I have a list in my org because I sent it to them, whatever patch it came out. Let me see. Ha! Teach's ship loadouts. So, Aegis, the Nomad, Golem, Vulture, Fortune. So there is a Teach's special. Starfare and Mole. There is a Teach's version for each of those, and it's usually just like something is upgraded on it, or there's something a little different about it. You can also rent ships and vehicles there. So they're modified ships. So usually like have like rugged components catered to working conditions and nicks, things like that. That's what it says. So for instance, the Fortune tractor beam is removed and replaced with a braid scraper module. I spelled that wrong, but I think I copied and pasted. That's why. Oh wait, there's a reclaimer too. Okay, so I have to upgrade this. So I went to the wiki and the Fortune. So yeah, tractor module is switched out for the scrapers. Golem, upgraded quantum drive, power plant, and shield generator. Mole, the arbors are replaced with a Helix 2 and two size 2 Kleins. Nomad, the shield generators are upgraded. Reclaimer, the tractor beam modules are switched for cinches. Starfare, cargo pods are switched out. And then the Vulture, scraper module, and the ready grips are switched out for trawlers. So it seems like a lot of these are like common upgrades that like workhorse type people decide to switch out, because I feel like on some of my ships I did this. Now, does it matter that like you don't have to go get Teach's version? You can do all of those upgrades yourself. It's not a big deal. It's not like that's the only way to get it. So say have a Helix mining head or something. Yeah, so it's just upgrades that you just don't have to do. Oh yeah, and probably a paint. We could go find out. I go get the prospector, or the wait. Which one did I say? Oh, it's the Fortune. My bad. Fortune is the salvaging one. So not a prospector. available. Yeah. Sir. Okay. Switch back. Just because the mining and salvaging heads are expensive. It's true. I mean, you're probably going to roll that into the price of the ship, but... Hello, Ramper. What was I going to do? Oh, well, we need to turn our engine on. Engine. My keybind didn't work. Let's check to make sure the dog wasn't trying to go downstairs. Okay. Now let's try.
You are clear to launch.
Ah, that's because IQ crashed. I'm guessing. Okay.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You're welcome. So we need to go... We need to go back to Microtech? Lame. It's so far. You were just there. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. So, what are we gonna do next? We still gotta do, so we're gonna turn in this mining mission, and then we'll see what it gives us. Honestly, I was like right next to Lorville. I probably should just gone and bought a prospector. You can rent one though. Hang on. Hold on. Prospector. I can rent. Where? Pretty much everywhere. All stores. Why can't I do it based on... Okay, so Mike, a 1, 2, and 5. Cargo centers. Okay, I could do at Port Tressler. We'll do that. I think that's easy. One reason you like your character is because you have the TS2 on it. All right. Well, while we have half a second. Oh, I don't even have the game booted up because I was totally prepared today. Puzzles and chaos. Yeah, that's so much quantum fuel. It's been a minute since I've been in a Carrick. Good evening, Seven. Hello. See, now we're like 10 giggle mommies away and we can't play puzzles and chaos. Boo. Only bad part is the cargo doors area. I have mail. Wanna attack? No. Alliance gifts. Ooh, open. Alright. So if you're watching on Twitch, you are accruing points to be able to use for our current giveaway. We're going to draw on February 24th. Don't need to be present to win, but you do need to respond to my message. I'll be sending a whisper on Twitch, but I'll also post on Coffee, the Discord, and Twitter. Whoever the winner is. So make sure you reach out to me. Or respond to my message. That'll be your cue to go check Twitch, and that way we can make sure that you are who you say you are. And you could just send me your email and I'll send you your prize. If I don't get a response from the winner within 24 hours, I will re-roll. So just a heads up. But you do need to be watching on Twitch in order to gain entries or gain the ability to enter the giveaway. Sorry, friends on all of our other platforms. Appreciate y'all. I will be doing a giveaway at some point that includes, that'll probably be like a Gleam or something like that. I know that we're probably all sick of Gleam things, but it's one of the only ways that I know of that I can make sure that all platforms get involved. And I'd like to be able to share the love where I can. Oh, that's right. We actually have to, like, drop it at a place. Ooh, does this have lamp? No. I got excited. No lamp. Don't run into the planet. I want lamp. Give me lamp. What's up, Havoc? How are you doing? Need to figure out what the chat commands are to enter. I'm pretty sure that that worked. Havoc, by the way, doing exclamation mark giveaway and then enter, and that'll give you one entry, I think, into it. Actually, want to see. Is there a way? Yeah. But that way people can, I can at least prompt people with how to enter if they just don't want to leave chat for whatever reason. Because maybe you can't. Maybe you're watching on mobile and then you gotta go somewhere else and it becomes a whole thing and you got like the picture-in-picture and I'm going fast. Can't wait for Lamp to be on most ships. Agreed. Let's go here. We only need 4 SCU of quartz. So, I don't know what's on the ship. Do we need to get out? Oh, we're gonna need to get out anyway because we have to turn it in. Nope. Little zippy little thing. But I didn't want to do this. Deploy my turret. That's Vexilite. Alright. I probably should have like retracted the turret, but whatever. I'm doing well, Havoc. Happy Friday, friends. Day. I have my helmet on, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh, this looks cool in the dark. Hello. Looks like one of those like electronic helmets where like just you got like the happy eyes too. It's like super faint. Oh, I'm getting frosty. I'm getting frosty. Let's see. What do we got going on? That's quartz, that's Vexilite. I think we're just gonna have to turn in a whole 8 because it didn't doesn't let you choose, and that's okay. Maybe I should have turned my engines off. Probably would have been a good idea. Some of the lighter ships like get blown everywhere. Like the clipper, dude. I hate landing that thing on like a windy planet. For like Luminalia stuff, I was using the clipper. I had to have the engines on, otherwise my ship just like blew away. All right.
Great job knocking out that contract.
Well, you're welcome. I hope you liked the extra 4 SCU.
And says I might be up for promotion if I keep it up.
All right. Woo! I was heading for some mountains. Would have been. Woo boy. Okay. We have another golem. Oh, that's right. We were gonna go rent a prospector. Let's do that. So Tresla. We won't get to like finish refining it by the end of the day, but at least we can go do some mining. I know someone was asking about mining and how to do it. I don't know if they're still here. Hello, friendo. But now I'm like, I'm in a mining mood, especially since these missions exist now. So I kind of want to like check them out. We did the introductory in the hand mining a couple days ago, which that was the first time I'd ever been to a cave in this game. So kudos to the game for, you know, teaching me that those exist and where they go. I knew they existed. I just didn't know how to find those. But pretty neat. Really confusing. Really easy to get lost in those caves. Okay, so I was hanging out in Citizen Spinner's chat earlier, and he's been talking about his flight sticks for a while, and I've had flight sticks on my wish list, but I was just like debating between like the VKBs or the Virples, and decided today that I'm like not gonna go with the Alpha Primes. I have small hands, so those of you that use flight sticks, I know we got mostly men that hang out, right? So, but keeping in mind someone that has tiny hands, what would you say? Because I know the Virples have like a more introductory one. So the Alpha Primes I know are like a little like larger, probably would be hard for me personally to like handle. I need to try hubby's flight sticks because he has the VKB gladiators, so that I can actually get a good feel of like, would this work for me? If you or me do dual sticks, that would be the plan. I would do both left and right stick. Just trying to figure out like which like make would be the best. So I know that there's like the Aero Maxes or whatever for Virpal, or I'd go VKB Gladiator. So I don't know. I gotta go and like feel hubbies and see how it works. I like to keep my nails a little longer too, so I have to actually keep that in mind. Not super long because I gotta type, but you know, you have stick and throttle and could really use the extra buttons. Yeah, hubby used to have a HOTUS system, and last summer I forced him to finally get a HOTUS, and he likes it. He just has to set it back up. We want to... I don't have any things in there. You have a HOTUS. Yay. We're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna store it, and we're gonna get those in our inventory.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Golem
Your
alts.
vehicle, please visit us again.
Alright, so we need to go to the cargo center to rent a prospector. Prospector is really cool because you, it'll, it like auto generates stuff, right? Actually, I don't think I've been in a prospector for a really long time. I'm just talking out of my ass. Let's learn together, friends. We're just gonna roll stock, I think. Although it'd be more beneficial to stick some modules on it. Okay, voice, hello. Yeah. I mean, I think overall the price for the introductory purples and the BKB gladiators would be very close. Alpha primes are absolutely expensive, so the fact that I could cross that like off of my potential wish list is actually kind of a relief, because then I won't be like, oh, I kind of wish I got this one, because now I'm like, oh, I couldn't hold that. I'd be really uncomfortable for me. I have a ton of hands. I got bitty hands. Okay, it's Miss. Yeah. Hello. Oh, that's right. It's got the pods on the side. Let's do, for funsies, we'll do 3 days. It's not like we can't afford it. Got it. What else we got? That we can rent. Nothing that I need. Ah, I didn't know you could rent a mole. That's cool. Alright. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. I did not mean to be in your personal space. What are we? Did we? We didn't do those. So we're gonna put that. That. Thank you. And this. We'll buy them. These pods are prone to clogging up, as in they won't distribute like they should. So you have to EVA and move the pods around. I know that the Prospector you can upgrade to the, like, the Argo pods too. So instead of whatever it is for the Prospector bags, you can get a little buff. I actually have a whole bunch of Argo pods on New Babbage. What do you think, friends? Should we go down to New Babbage and upgrade it? I said I wasn't gonna. So we're just gonna leave it stuck. We'll leave it stuck, it's fine. It's not like we have a ton of time. Got about a little over an hour before we have to end stream. We've got gotta pick up the kiddos. Hello.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Need my
system.
ship. Misk. Search. Oh, I can search. Hang on. I forget that that function exists now. Thank you. I still think that the filter like slider should include the stuff that's on the pad or at dock or whatever, so you can store stuff easier. But I need to use the search function more. Do we want to go and mine? I probably should just check the thing. You'd like the solar too? I've heard mixed reviews. A lot of the people that I know that have used them, like, have complained that they wear out easily or broken. I wouldn't mind them. They were a consideration for me, but I was like, dude, at that point, I feel like for the cost, I'd rather switch to ones that are a little more durable. But they're pretty. Let's be real. The aesthetics of it are pretty cool. Hubby has the VKB Gladiators. All right. My little. All right, let me in. Cool little ship. Toilet. I like Misk. All right, let's do it. Let's check our missions. Yeah, I have the gladiators currently on my wish list. Okay, they want more of the same thing. I'm cool with that. I can go do that. And I don't need to change configs in this ship, right? I'm so used to all the Misk ships needing to, like, do something special. But yeah, I have that on my throne list. Everything on there is stuff that, like, I eventually want to purchase for myself, but it's there because people have asked for ideas to, like, gift or contribute or whatnot. We want to go towards crew L1, I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, Steven, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you again soon. Pretty sure. Let's see. I have a moment, so I can double check my reference here.
Ring. Shubin calling. Just saw you picked up another contract. Be sure to read the details and manage your time well, and it should go off without a hitch.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. We'll end up about where we were the last time. Bone Salesman, thank you for that follow. Welcome
We are
in.
being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
All right. All right. Hello, salesman. How you doing? All right, I can't get too distracted. We gotta drop out of quantum. We want to end up in Aaron's halo. Easy to find pretty much everything. I say easy, but still a pain in the butt. I'm gonna drop now. Hehe. turn on our scan. So for those of you playing mouse and keyboard, I know there were some people that had questions about how do I do this? So V to scan, and then you just tab, and then you'll get, depending, you should get a reading for a number over items, and that should tell you approximately what kind of things are there, because some of them are more conducive to, like, the ones that are just like 2,000. That's very likely like scrap. So if you're looking, so you're just gonna come up on a bunch of scrap versus asteroids and stuff like that. The only thing about these asteroid belts is sometimes a little harder to get like the correct depth perception for all of the asteroids around. I'm in a big open spot at the moment, so that's useful. And don't go directly towards the asteroid, y'all, because if you can't slow down, you blew up. I learned that the hard way. Oh, cool. That one is like right on the marker. So I'm gonna get a little closer, and I'm gonna hit M and switch. I'm actually gonna also turn off the extra HUD stuff that I have in SCM mode. Now, I prefer to mine in SCM, that way you got your shields in case you kind of mess up and you blow something up. you got a bit of a buffer, and hopefully you don't blow up. All right. Anything above where it says scan on the left will enable you to be able to scan the materials in the rock. That has iron. That's not something we're looking for. So we're gonna switch to, oh, there's another one for us to scan, not too far away. All right. So we're scanning agricium and titanium. Not bad, but not what we're looking for. Let's go over here. It's only 3.2 kilometers. Debris, because I didn't check. So that's debris, but we have an asteroid over here that we can check. I feel like we need little music. It's really quiet out here. There's not really any music. Alright. Scanning. Laranite and corundum. Okay, corundum we could use, but I don't think we can do this one. This is a big rock. We could try it. I wonder. Sometimes it says impossible, but it's always worth a shot. Let's go max power, see what happens. Let's get a little closer. So on the left-hand side, you'll see like that, there's like that bar. It goes from yellow to green. Tells you where like the optimal sizes or optimal distances for you to be from the rock you're trying to get. We might not be able to get this one. Very likely. It does say impossible. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can cheese it. I don't have any modules on this either, which does like buff my laser and things like that. But you see the hatch mark stuff above. That's if you're too close to the thing, it will hurt you when you blow up or when it disintegrates. Kane! Oh my goodness. Thank you for dropping all of that love on TikTok. Hello, friendo. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Cool beans. Just talking mining right now. They added the mining missions and stuff. Good evening, citizen. Hello, Risk It. Hello, hello. So yeah, that one was a little too much for us. I don't have any modules on here. This is literally just I went and rented it and I took it out and that's what we're doing. How are we tonight? I'm doing good. Got about an hour-ish left of stream. I gotta pick up the kiddos from school and all that good stuff. We're doing a little mining. We're doing some cozy stuff today. All right, what do we got in here? Terranite, Boreas, Corundum. We can do this one. Your wife just pledged today. Heck yeah! Did we help? Did we help convince her that she should play this game? All right. Hang on. Get that up and laser. I don't want to like go too powerful here. Loaded and testing your new T16K. Noise. Don't go directly at it. Thank you for the rose. Risk. Always love to see fellow females in the verse. We need a female like org. No boys allowed. The He-Man. It's like the He-Man Woman Haters Club, but opposite. Press joysticks and throttle. Noise. All right, a little more power. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. Thank you, Kane. Okay, we're starting to move the needle a little bit. So, if you charge too much, you go too much power, and you end up in that red spot on the right, you risk the thing blowing up and blowing you up. And that bar over on the left with all the hatch marks inches ever closer to where you're at, and you could be in the destruction zone. So keep your shields on, for one. Manage your power so that you're not going too crazy. So I'm gonna give it some more gas here. It tells you your percentage. Yeah, wobbly. I'm gonna scooch out more to like optimal number. I'm gonna back down a bit because we're gonna hit that overload. I want to try to keep it in the middle of that area. You'll get rocks that have like a larger zone, smaller zone. All right, so this got a little bit of corundum. So we're looking for corundum in particular. So I'm gonna get the corundum first, and then we'll fill up with everything else. We want to switch to extraction mode, left alt, and then we're gonna grab that one. So I want to make sure I have enough corundum for this mission. You like mining, but mainly the Atlas Geo. You've got the Mole and Prospector, but not used to them yet. I haven't done like any Atlas Geo mining. The UI didn't work when I went to use it. Okay, we're gonna grab this one. Terranite, it sells really well, so I want to just make sure that we maximize all of the corundum we can, and then we'll grab all the Terranite. So that way we can at least have enough to refine for the mission. That one's mostly Boreas, so we're gonna hit this one. 30%. This one is, yeah. Do we care? Do we want that much? 30%'s not bad. We'll do that. Hey, what's up, Silverstar? How you doing? How's mining going? It's good. It's good. It's teaching the people how to mine. And then I'm scanning for some more. That's gonna be scrap. Let's go in this direction. I actually don't know if I went this way, but we're gonna do it anyway. Easy to get lost in these asteroid belts. You just keep hitting tab to scan. Remember, when the asteroid pops up, don't fly directly at it, friends. It's a recipe for disaster. Up in the PU now. Enjoy your life and have fun. You too, Risk It. Thank you for the rose. Much appreciated. Have a good one. Be safe out there. 07. You correct in guessing you're in the... I'm in the Aaron's Halo. Yes. Where'd it go? Where's my asteroid? What the... Alright. We'll go this way. I think that's it. It just... Because it's like, if you see all the, like, the little dots around the unknown, those are all, like, potential spawn points for whatever it is. So. Alright, let's hit M for our mining mode. I'm gonna make sure not to go directly at it, because I tend to go too fast. We're half full too, so... And of course, now the game decides that it wants music. It was so quiet a minute ago. You're only informed of the place recently. Folks were holding out on you. Oh no! It's a phone one. I can, Silver, if you're... I don't know if you're in my... Shit. Whoops! See? I had to demonstrate why you don't go directly at the asteroid, you guys. I had to show by example. Fortunately, nothing broke this time. But easy way to break your modules and stuff, if not blow up entirely. But if you're part of the Discord, I have a Starlink's channel. I also have it in our... I keep backing into it? What the hell? Where is it? Nowhere. I'm just dumb. That or I blew it up. One of the two. If you would like to join another industry-based org, cargo running, mining, salvaging, all the things, we have one. It's mostly friends and family, but other people that we've met along the way. You know, small but mighty. I've also got all of the resource links in there. I've been updating both places because I'm obviously one of the officers of the org as well. So I started it there, and then once I started streaming Star Citizen, I was like, you know, this will actually be helpful for the people that decide to join the Moogle Nation Discord and go get confused, number one, because they're like, I thought she played Star Citizen, and then having all the resources. Really wish they would have given us something to grind for with the release of the Moth and new salvaging missions. Turn in a handful and it's just money, not even rep. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It sucks because like money rewards don't feel worth it right now because everyone is a billionaire. I say that. I know there's plenty of you that aren't. Only reason I am is because a friend sent me a whole bunch of money, and so I've been like slowly, like I only hold on to it because I'm the org bank. So I pretty much just have just enough to be able to still be able to refuel and repair my ships, but I still have too much money, and it makes it not fun. I like working for my stuff. Okay, let's switch this. And we're actually gonna slow down our speed a bunch because we don't want to blow up again. I say that we didn't blow up. It's too slow. Alright, I give up. I'm impatient. I can't. Go to the side, Raz. Go to the side. If you... It's almost randomly sent to me, like, I don't want this. Yeah, Cootie UEC. No idea what to do with the hundreds of millions. Yeah, I hear you. It just sucks some of the fun out. Copper, a grease, yeah, well, I can't mine that anyway, because it's impossible. Impossible. Okay. What is the next closest? There's so many places. Only reason you're a billionaire is because a guy in chat just handed it to me, so now I can afford literally everything. Yeah. I could probably buy every single ship and still have money left over. It's a good time. But ships aren't going anywhere. The other thing that I don't like is, like, if you're, because everyone's a billionaire, it breaks the economy to the point that, like, if you want to purchase, say, some materials for Wicklow that you don't want to farm, and it just makes it so everybody is, like, asking astronomical prices. So it's like, oh, it's 20 billion for this thing, and it's like, cool, I've got 2. Like, the normal person who's, like, working for stuff and just, like, legitimately going through doing missions and whatnot is not gonna have that much money. And even if they got, like, gifted money, they probably don't have, like, 20 billion. That's, like, org money. If you have Salvager the Salvation, it's perfect. Fits in the Asgard. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. And you could just base op out of it for a few runs. Scrapes wicked fast and efficient too. You know, that's actually a really cool tip. I think the Salvation is also part of the freefly, right? So it's like everybody has one at the moment. Ooh, Terranite. Hello, Jackal. How are you? Gremlin Mafia, thank you so much for that follow. There's more Terranite. We can actually just scoop that up here in a second. Oh, Dash, I'm sorry. That sadly the ads do help, which is why, number one, it keeps it so that Twitch isn't running ads on the channel as much, or like, I don't know. It's just, I need to be better about warning when ads are going to come up. Or maybe I could set stream elements to, like, warn people. I know he can't hear literally any of this. But they do help. Which is the only reason. Even if it's a few dollars here and there, it's more than I had, and without... like, at least it helps. I'm gonna put it towards, like, giveaways and stuff. 2 hours deep into a 6-hour drive, just stopping for breakfast. Oh, sitting at 1.2 billion or so. So you guess you're still poor in comparison to everybody else now. I know, right? I'm at like 1.9, and then I see what people like are asking for things. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm so close to this thing. Maybe if I just buy a couple more eyeballs or something. Like all the Palatino backpacks, because you couldn't get them last patch. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy it so I could just go to Wicklow finally. Nope. I was like, oh, nope. I can't afford 20 billion for a stinking backpack because you just can't get it. I'm doing great, Jackal. Thank you for asking. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone's had a good week. Getting into the weekend. Long weekend for many people. Or at least for all the kids. Oh, shoot. I wasn't watching. I looked at chat. 31%. Oh, that's a lot of inert material. Let's actually, before we scoop all of that up, let's see if we've got a better. Ooh, this one has 68. Let's do that one. It's a pretty good amount. We're currently in the Prospector. We decided to go rent one instead of the Golem. Just cuz. Alright, let's grab this one. And we'll grab this one just for good measure. It wasn't very big, so not a big deal. Let's do... Did we do this one already? I don't think so. And I can't wait to get flight sticks. It's gonna be great. Silver, what are you using to play the game? I know that you've got obviously like a unique way of playing things. I didn't get to stick around long enough because I know you were talking about you were trying to help some other people troubleshoot some stuff for their purposes when I popped into your channel the other day. By the way, guys, Silverstar is a wonderful streamer. I've known him for a very long time. Back when I used to play Final Fantasy 14, and he plays a lot of Star Citizen as well. So, highly recommend. Go check him out. You placeholder Prospector and Mole while you wait for your Orion. Nice. Hubby has the same two loners for his Arastra. Do we? No, we're gonna go for stuff that's actually worth something. Even though we only have like almost no. You know what? I changed my mind. We have like no. What's it called? Very little capacity. In the essence of time. Rastra, I think that's RAHHZAY minor refiner. I'll bring it up here in a second. This is medium. We should do this. There we go. It is not impossible. It's the closest refinery to Microtech. It's like Mike L1, L2. Is that refine? I forget why I went to Hurston last time. Let's turn down the power. There we go.
Extraction mode on.
Barrel. I think barrel's okay in value. Let's check regolith. Market price? Nope. Kind of. Okay. Barrel. It's okay. But we're just trying to load up. Sorry if you said or asked you anything else. You're all tapped and only caught the tail end. It's all good. I think my question was, what was your method in playing the? Because I mentioned I was like, man, I can't wait to get some flight sticks, which prompted me to ask, how you tend to play this game, because I know that you've got obviously a unique way that you need to play. I know you were when I was in your channel the other day, you were trying to help someone else come with ideas for their particular situation or their loved ones or something like that. Refining. We're gonna go. Yeah, barrel's gonna get smacked, but it's fine. Let's do Micah 1 because I want to stay around microtech. Was it simply that I just happened to be around Hurston? That's why? I don't know. I'm trying to wonder. If the go lurkies sounds good. I was gonna bring up the RAHHZAY now that I'm in quantum. Let's see. Come here, shop. Pledge store. Shields. A RAHHZAY. Nope, not a plus. There we go. RSI, crew 5. Habitation for 5 plus ground vehicle storage. 3 remote mining rigs make light work of biggest rocks. Onboard refinery removes the middleman for increased profits. She's pretty. I like the bridge. Let's do this. This is easier. So we don't have a lot of like interior photos, right? So I would assume that this is probably like the refinery. Foresee solo Orion to be rather difficult, I'm sure. I'm sure that even this would probably be difficult. I don't know if one of the arms is like pilot controlled or not. I guess we'll have to see. Or if it'll be like the mall where everyone is separate. Full keyboard and mouse. That guy in chat has a daughter with a condition similar. You use 2 mice, 1 in your hand and 1 strapped to your toe. Mini keyboard and a Stream Deck Mini mounted to it. That's cool. Oops. You gotta make everything work. I think that's awesome. Just like the ethereal music. Oh. All right. So we're gonna store this thing and let it refine off the ship. Creativity is a requirement when you're born disabled. Absolutely. And the fact that you're able to not let it keep you from doing the things that you want and using it as an excuse. Dude, you did, like, I think that's amazing because there are plenty who would just get down about it. About anything, any sort of shortcoming, whether born with it or not. I'm over here. I just struggle with ADHD and I just lean in. I was like, y'all, my brain ain't working today. Okay. Like, it is what it is. Words are hard. I forget what the heck I was talking about 2 minutes ago. Okay. And you just gotta learn to live with grace. just grace. This is all I can do. Hubby is very helpful and understanding. He'll be like, hey, so I know it's one of those days. Here's a reminder of the things that you said you wanted to get done today. Oh, thanks. 'Cause otherwise I'd forget also I need to make sure I have enough executive function points in order to accomplish that task. Like today, I was like, I'm gonna do the dishes, and I'm gonna do this and do that, and I had like 5 or 6 things I wanted to do before I streamed, which is why I started at like noon instead of, I like to, if I'm gonna stream while the kids are at school, I like to start at like 10:30, but I had a bunch of things I said I was gonna do. I had to make some phone calls, which is hard for me. I don't like phone calls. It's hard. What's up, Little? The most unique setup you've ever heard of and really impressive. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna store this.
To the ASOP vehicle
You're gonna
retrieval system.
call me? Why are you gonna call me? What are you gonna do?
Your vehicle please visit us again.
All right. Leviton. You gotta ask, how confused was your community when you decided to come back to streaming and was like, I'm a Moogle in space now? Some of them were a little confused, but I think they were like, a lot of them were just happy to see me again in general, because they're just like, dude, you've been gone for years. And I was like, yep, we space now. How long has it been since you played Final Fantasy? Is like about when I quit the game or quit streaming, because I didn't have time. So just, it made it really hard to be able to enjoy the game, because it's like everything took, you know, doing a dungeon or whatever took like an hour, and I didn't have that kind of time. So I needed to switch to things I could pick up and put down. So I started playing like a lot of Fortnite with friends and stuff, and just things like that. Moogles in space. We did stream before I went on hiatus. We did stream Star Citizen a couple times. But not a whole lot. So I know 2020 we did stream some Star Citizen at some point, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're indifferent. Those that were like, I'm not into this, probably unfollowed, and it is what it is. I can't blame them, because I wasn't playing it. I'm not playing it. Did I at least finish Endwalker? I don't think so. I don't think I've finished. I did the main, like the release story, but I don't think I finished like the rest of it. Well, thank you, Jackal. I do want to make like a Space Moogle emote, and then we'll also do like some regular spacey emotes or something. All right, so we've got that refining. We've got about 30 to 40 minutes left before we have to log off and get ready to pick up the kiddos. So I'm gonna take a quick health break. I'm gonna use the restroom. And so good opportunity for you guys to grab a snack, grab a drink, stretch, y'all, use the restroom, and I'll be back momentarily. All right, fam, we are back. Thank you for the patience. Silver said, if you get a chance, at least finish Endwalker. It's an amazing place to stop for good if you so desire. Heard. Will definitely probably do that. Gonna drink some cruise. Get some hydration up. And then what else are we gonna do? I don't have a lot of time, so there's not a lot we can do. I don't want to go out mining again. A
Attention.
chatterbox.
We are
What?
being
Is that who I
Shall I
think it
dispatch
is?
the welcoming drones?
Hello. Hello, ma'am. Hi, bestie. How you doing? Do you want to see the amazing armor that Matt got me for Valentine's Day? What a lovely armor set. Isn't it so sweet? I love it. It's so gaudy. Very Valentine's. Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome to the ASOP
He's
vehicle
like, really?
retrieval
You want
system.
that? I go, mm-hmm. Because it's so bad. I want it. I need it. I gotta have it. Hello, lovely. What are you up to today? What were we gonna do? We were gonna do something, and I forgot.
Please visit us again.
We
Bye.
put our ore in for refining. What else? What can we do that's quick? Let's check. Does anybody need Alliance Aid stuff? We could abandon that. We're not gonna get that before we have to go pick up the kids. Nothing in ASD. Bushy's almost an appropriate word for it. It's something. It's a magnet for hate. Cause that's what I'm gonna get. Could do some hand mining. We could go get lost in a cave. Holy guacamole, that's a lot. Dude, due to changes in sourcing pipeline, these are gonna be mined from the caves on the surface of the planet that we were there. Like how? I guess you just like keep scanning until you find some caves. I don't have a mining tool on me.
Stay that way because they deliver what they promise. That starts at the top and goes all the way down. You hear me?
Excuse me, Shubin. Mr. Shubin. I actually don't know. Does he say his name? Let's do... We could go do some hand mining. Let's do that. Because that, I could just log out wherever we're at. Let's do... Actually, I should do that with
Please visit us again.
a box that I can put stuff in. I don't think I need all this ammo. I'm trying to think. We have a mining tool. I'm just gonna put all that. Oh wait, where am I? I'm at Michael 1. Okay. Let's do... What's something zippy we can take planet side. Nomad would not be bad to take. Cutter Ramblers. That feels very industrial, very on theme. We could take the Rambler. Oh. Or Jeff. I think we'll do that. Because I can just grab it now. Let's go. this guy. We're going on an expedition.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Get some music back on.
Please visit us again.
Oh, it just appeared. This is fine. No red flags here. Well, let's make sure we have a mining tool before we, no, not that. Switch. Salvage. For... Hopefully have a mining tool on it. Hello. Yeah. Sweet. Let's do it. Close. Open. Let's go. So we're gonna go down to Microtech. We're just gonna scan around the planet, I guess, and look for caves. Need to learn how to low fly, y'all. Does this have lamp? Hang on. Nope, no lamp. We should use something that has lamp. That'd probably be ideal, but I don't know what has lamp. Does the Talon have lamp? I don't think it does. Fox. I don't know if I asked you, are you and Mr. Joe doing anything for Valentine's? You know, it's not like I just saw you or anything. By the way, we're still up in the air about whether or not we're going to practice. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sounds good, Silver. It was really good to catch up with you. We'll see more of each other, I'm sure. Microtech, we just want the planet. Let's go. Happy Friday, ma'am. Cheddarbox Fox is one of my real life besties. It's part of our mom group. We've all gotten really close since last summer. I need to get one of those like tab, now that I've got like nails again. I need to get one of those little tab things for soda cans again. Well, not again, I've never had one. But I always feel like I'm gonna rip off like one of my nails. It hurts. It hurts. Let's see, can I make Chatterbox Fox a VIP from here? I'm gonna have to look into that. All right, we're just gonna like go straight at the planet. Maybe not straight down, because I feel like that's an accident waiting to happen. Let me check. Heal. I can find a cave in the Rambler, right? I don't know if it's ship specific. Oop, I'm gonna write it out. Ooh. What? It would be like blue. I don't have lamp, right? Yeah. I was like, I already checked, but I'm gonna check again. Anybody know the best ways to find caves just randomly? Because it should mark cave. Did I accept the mission? Maybe that would help me find caves, now that I think about it. Do this one. What's the difference? I'm just gonna do this one because it's on Microtech, and that's where I'm at. Of course, we're gonna find out like a whole bunch of ore and animals.
Hey, what's up? Brogan here.
What's
wanted to catch you for
up?
another gig with us.
Heart of the woods.
Could really use your help bringing up my closeout numbers for the month. Get out there. Knock it out.
Looking for caves. You know, now that I think about it, my luck, I'm gonna run into a bunch of Corpion. Yeah. And, I don't have extra ammo. So if we can't get them in the 4 clips that we have, we're in trouble. Best places to look for caves, fam. I could go near where it says the mission is for turn-in. Probably be some caves around there. Let's see. You would think. Fine. We'll go towards there. Maybe it will have better luck than just aimlessly flying around. I'm sure there's like actual markings for us to use. We don't have a lot of time anyway. By the time I find this cave, I'm gonna have to end. Fortunately, I can just log out and it'll put me back at Port Tressler. Just abandon my ship for somebody to come and scrape. We went to do this, what, 2 days ago, guys? I kid you not, within 2 minutes of me stepping in the cave, someone tried to, a vulture came and was trying to salvage my ship. I was like, dude, I was gone like a minute. I even came out and I flashed like my light at him. And then I went back in and he tried it again. I was like, all right. My engines and stuff were still on. My shields were up. So it's not like he could do anything unless he decided to destroy my ship. Or I think power was on. I can't remember which. Of course, we're on the dark side of the planet. Gosh dang it. As if it's not dark enough.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright. Hopefully we've got caves nearby. I would guess. There's gotta be. Especially since it's literally like a mining operating base. I would assume there would be caves nearby. How close do we need to be to really know? I mean, I see Aphorite. Does it... What if I should have just brought up Geo? Did it doesn't specifically say it wants us to do caves, right?
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
420 Expedition, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I think it specifically said caves, like, for the first one. Ores can be mined from the caves on the surface of the planet that we acquire. There have also been reported Copian sightings in the area, so caution is needed. I'm gonna blow up. I was reading. Whoops! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Let's see. My shields are down. No, really? Let's see. Can I repair anything? Let's see. Are we on fire? Oh no. Well, guys, watch the road. Oh. Let's see. Is there anything to repair? Are we on fire anywhere? We're smoky. Honestly, I don't... Do we have an engineering terminal? I don't know if we do in this ship. Want this so bad? You need a PC first. Welcome in. It's a lot of fun. Do recommend. At least, obviously for alpha. There's a freefly right now, so if you do have access to some sort of PC, worth trying right now. Make sure you use somebody's referral code. Doesn't have to be mine, but obviously I would love it if you did. Alright, let's... This is so bad. Whoops! Then you too can crash into planets. Oh, we do have power, so this is good. This is good. Shields are down. Shields are up. Can I repair? Let me see if I can repair the hull. I feel like it's all external. We were able to quick repair the interior. But let's see what kind of damage we did out here. Are we... Oh, no. I'm up high. Let's not be off of a cliff. That would have been bad. And then I couldn't get back in the ship. That'd be fun. Let's not do that. Let's park somewhere. Oh boy. Can I lift off? Yes. Okay. So. Do we have... Okay. Oh, that's because I was also still in cruise control mode. That's great. Okay. Let's put our landing gear down. Little enough view has a PC. You put Steam on it, and hopefully his PC is good enough to play this game. I would check the requirements. I will say that this game requires probably a good idea to have at least 32 gigs of RAM, decent CPU and GPU, but nothing super crazy. But you're not going to be on like the most crazy settings. Crash landing is one of the things. Is one thing, but don't then also walk off a cliff. Exactly. Hello, friendo. What's up, checkpoint? But it would be something I would do. Fuck, let's be real. Because it's me. Normally, I don't watch where I'm going. Both in real life and in video games. So, we haven't gotten to play games together yet. I think we need to figure out one that we can play together. Okay, we need... So I know you're mostly on console. So... What the... Oh. VTOL? Whoa. Oh no, it's the wind. It's windy out here, y'all. Oh boy. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna go back in the ship. I feel like it's safer in there. He plays Ark Survival Ascent, and that game is almost 200 gigs, so we'll see. Ooh. Yeah, this game takes a lot of space, too. I can't... Is this broken? Gaming PC one someday. When you do, you've got a friend. Says repairs not needed, and yet you lie. I should have brought my huge cambio. Did I take a little damage? Just a little bit. I kind of cruise controlled into the planet. You have to save up. Yes, little by little. That's probably good, right? I need the big cambio. My emergency lights aren't on. Oh, except in here. Is there anything in here that I need to fix? Yes. Door closed, I'm fine, right? Is there anything in here that I can fix? No. I just don't like that it sparks. It's fine. Everything's fine. It makes it interesting. Just a little danger. Alright. Oh, hang on. Raider? Does that work? Yeah! Okay. Let's find a cave. I'm just sparking. Does the cutter have a lamp? No. Lame. Heading out, but glad to watch you stream finally. Yay! Yep, I'll see you soon. Because I'm gonna log off probably in the next 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Because I also have to pick up the kiddos. It's just me. Dude, by the time I find a cave. Alright, we'll just go back to Port Tressler. Actually walking today, not running. Yes, leave with enough time to not feel rushed, ma'am. But thank you for following. Let's figure out something we can play cross-platform. I don't think you Fortnite. Or at least not much. I don't know, and I haven't played Overwatch in ages. We'll talk. We'll figure it out. I'm pulling a little to the right, guys. I'm pulling a little to the right. You can, but you're not good. But that's... Dude, come on. You watched me... You watched me slam into a planet. It's not about how good you are. It's do you have fun playing the game? Oh, man. It'll be fine. Oh, we're gonna limp back. It'll be fun times. Absolutely. We'll get hubby in on it. It'll be shenanigans for sure. But I'll let you go so you can get to walking. I'll see you when I get there. We're gonna go back to port and then we're gonna wrap up, friends. I sent you a friend request on the Spectrum, by the way, so hopefully we can play some Star Citizen Getter at some point. You or hubby haven't Idris yet? No, we do have somebody in the org that has one, but we don't have one. I haven't gotten to play in an Idris, but I have toured one. Why? Oh, that way. I think I saw your invite come through, so let me make my way this way. And then, is it Zach MCID? Is that you? You want Idris friends? You did it for the first time as a fire pilot, and it's so fun launching out of it. Okay. I was in a Perseus for the first time last weekend, and it was so much fun. Don't crash. Shush! Don't jinx me. You're right. Dude, that would have been funny. Be like, I'm gonna go and land, and then I just crash into the station instead. Okay. Come on. Don't boost. Don't boost, Roz. I know you're impatient. Turn off the dang cruise control. I know. I forget. It's a problem. It's a problem. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna strafe over. We're gonna spark away. All right. Landing gear, so we can. Our fourth thruster is just on the struggle bus. I don't like that it didn't accurately tell me what needed to be repaired. And that's just maybe a me problem, because I don't repair stuff very often. Like by hand. I repair stuff often enough because I ran into things. Kept opening the Moby glass with cruise control on, and all I can see is, yep, we're gonna see an explosion. Yep. Alright. Let's see. I don't have a paint for this ship? There's no way. I have to go down to New Babbage. Let's do this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? So we're gonna take the cutter down. I'm gonna grab the Geo. I'm gonna put the Geo in here. But I also want to see if I have a skin. Since we've got a little time to spare. We're repaired. And then we'll call it from there. Since we don't have time to actually do some mining, we can't make things look pretty instead. Don't open the Moby glass. If y'all are enjoying the stream, please feel free to follow. That's on whatever platform you're watching on. And reminder, we do have a giveaway that's coming up. We'll be drawing the winner on February 24th. Yeah, winner will be drawn February 24th. It's for the Shadow Guild bundle. So that's the Palatino armor, matching Fresnel LMG, and Guardian skin. So if you missed out on that for last month's patch or monthly bundle, this is your chance to potentially win it. You need to be watching on Twitch in order to accrue points that you can use for the raffle. We're also doing a sponsorship through Stream Elements for Puzzles and Chaos. Really fun free way to support the stream. It's just by downloading a mobile game. You can just, as you're playing, level up your Citadel, and it helps support the stream. I can put that money towards future giveaways and things, and all sorts of good stuff. If you haven't gotten to Star Citizen yet, there is currently a freefly. So if you haven't gotten to try this game, it is free to play. You don't have to own a ship or anything up until February 23rd. Make sure you use someone's referral code before you join. That way, in case you like the game, you decide to buy a game package, that your friend will get the benefit or get like a reward. You get bonus in-game currency, and there's also a referral bonus for the month. That also ends on that same day, February 23rd, that allows you to get a bonus in-game armor. Your friend gets a cool looking hover quad ground vehicle for their fleet, if you will. So yeah, all those things. But check out my link tree. It has all of the things that I just talked about, as well as other resources, obviously all my socials, !link tree in Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and then sorry TikTok, you just kind of gotta navigate to link tree. I'm not popular enough to have a clickable link in my bio. Sorry. Linktree /RAHHZAY. All right, let's store this thing. Coming in hot. No damage. We good. I'm pretty sure I've got to have a skin for the cutter. Also, light off. Thank you. That emergency light. Same thing here, but light off. Thank you. Hot dog's so far away. It's fine. All right, let's store this thing.
Welcome
So we could
to the
stick a skin
ASOC
on it.
vehicle retrieval system.
Be our little
Your
ground up.
base visitors
And while I'm doing that, I can pull the geo up on the cargo elevator, which feels so far away. Make sure I have it before I do that.
Welcome to the ASOC
Atlas Geo. Sweet.
Base visitors again.
Okay, so we're gonna pull it up over here. Oop. And then now that that is stored, we're gonna go vehicles. We're gonna go Drake Rambler. I do have some. The wind chill. Of course, this is not a good way to be able to look at these, because it's so hollow tinged. Oh, dude. The ice break looks pretty sick. And then deck the hull. I don't really like that one. So wind chill, what do you guys think? Wind chill or ice break? Which one should we roll with? Shiny blue. I don't know. I feel like you can't really go wrong. I think they're both good. I think I'm gonna go wind chill this time. Crisp white paint with black highlights. Let's do that. And then I'll probably hate it and decide to switch it.
Welcome
Let's pull this up
to the
and
ASOC
then
vehicle retrieval system.
stick the geo in it, store it again, and then we'll call it a day.
Your base visitors again.
Oh, okay. Geo. Whoa. And that's helpful. Checking to see if it like went on the pad. I don't think it did. All right, checkpoint. I'm actually getting ready to log off in just a couple minutes. I normally have a lurk command, but
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
will fix. Apparently I lost my geo. Let's try this again. We'll buy him. This way? That way? Go. Yeah, because it's somewhere on the planet, I think. Hello? Alright, let's see. Instead of trying to drag it, see if I could just walk it over. I haven't really gotten to use this thing, so I'm excited to try. All right. Perfect timing. All right, let's place this thing inside. Oh, oh, not the backpack. I want the whole shebang. Nope, nope, nope. Well. I'm making it angry. No, no, no. No, no. Y'all, this should not be this complicated. Dude. I just need to walk it up, just to be sure. Okay. Don't touch it. I'll just leave it there. The shenanigans that result from that next time. Good skin though. I think this is a good one. Kind of got it like a pearly white. That's kind of cool. Good choice. Good choice, fam. All right, y'all. On that note, we do need to unfortunately call it. We are gonna see if we can raid out to somebody. Let's see. Who is live? All right, let's send y'all to... I haven't got to hang out in a lot of these people's channels yet, so I don't know. I don't know where to go. Probably want someone who speaks English for one, right? Let's go ahead and send y'all to... I'll send y'all to Moist Noodle, I think. I think they're just chilling in the verse, kind of the same what we were doing. I don't know what he's up to, but we're gonna send y'all that way. Thank you guys again for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Again, check out the link tree. Follow us on all the things. Don't forget that giveaway. So make sure you enter that before the 24th. We'll draw the winner that day. And then, so you need to be watching on Twitch in order to be able to enter. And yeah, all the things. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow if I don't see you. And I will see you next time. 07, stay safe out there. And until we see each other in the verse.